Hello beautiful people, my name is Nessa and I'm a hairstylist based in Lagos, Nigeria. So today I'm going to be showing you how I created this look, this Geishan look. The Geishans are basically those Japanese dancers and I've always been drawn to their look because it was very artistic. So I decided to create a look based on them. Please sit down and relax and enjoy this video. So basically, I'm going to start off by packing her hair and gelling. I'm using this darling attachment. I've cut it up into bits. I think I cut it into 4. So I just blow dried the hair so that it stays flat. So I'm going to be using this padding. I actually have a video on how to make padding on my channel, so I'm going to link it down below. Anyway, I got my attachment and I just put it under the hair. I've done this technique before on YouTube. You can go and check it out on my igbo bridal inspiration. So basically what it is that I'm going to pin down all these attachments to underneath the padding and kind of use it to wrap around, as you can see in the video, just to make sure. And I'm going to wrap it around and make sure all the holes are covered. So that's what I'm just going to do until the full bun has been created. This aspect of the hair, guys, is very crucial, so you have to make sure you get it right. You have to make sure it's very steady. In fact, make her shake her head a few times so that you know that the thing stays on well, because this is the foundation and I'm going to be building on top of this. So if you don't get this right, that means the whole hair can fall apart. So it's very important. Take your time, do this part very well. This may seem like the most boring part, but make sure you do it very well. So guys, here's a funny story. This hair was so high that by the time we wanted to go to take the pictures, because we took the pictures in a different location, we had to dismantle this hair and we had to reassemble it back at the photographer's studio. Like, it was that high. In fact, it was so funny when she tried to enter the car. Like, she had to try to even lie down into the car, but it was just, nothing was working. All we had to do was just dismantle the hair. Another thing you should know is to make this as smooth as you can. So when you're pinning into the circle, make sure it is as flat as possible so that it remains very smooth. And like, use your hands or a comb if you have to, just smoothing it out so that at least once the foundation is neat, the other part of the hair will also remain neat. So what I did right now is that I got a donut bun that I've wrapped with attachment, and I kind of just placed it to her head, to the foundation. So I'm just pinning it to the foundation in different positions so that it's really firm. So when I'm done pinning the first one, with the second one is more tricky because I have to connect the first one to the second one. Here the first one I'm going to just pin it directly to her head, but the second one I'm going to pin it. I'm going to not just attach it to her hair, to the hair. I'm going to attach the 2 donut buns to each other. I'm going to keep doing that in layers until I reach the top. Now the stitching method the pinning method I'm using to pin this is called a stitching method. So what you do is that you use the hair from you're going to basically put the 2 together. So you use hair, attach the 2 hairs. When you're pinning, attach the 2 hairs together. Attach hair from one bun to the other bun and kind of just pin it together, as you can see here. And you also pin it to the foundation. So you keep doing that in different layers until you are satisfied. So in total, guys, I used like 12 of these donut buns, but I'm guessing you can use less or you can use more, depends on how high you want it to be. In fact, by the time I got to 12, I was like, I'm not even going to use anymore because I didn't want it to be so high that it gets so heavy. And that's why I didn't make this padding that I used as the base so high, because I didn't want it to get heavy. And that's why I'm going to use like a smaller padding, which you will see later, to kind of wrap and cover the back so that it doesn't look like a whole mess. Because you can do it without, but the back will just look very, very messy. And me, I don't like tacky looking backs, no matter, even if no one is seeing it. I just like to kind of clean up my work. As for attachment, I think I used 3. Yes, I used 3, but I'm guessing you can use less because I didn't cut it very, very short. If you're going to cut what you're going to use for the base shorter, I'm sure you could use less than 3. Maybe you could use 2, but I used 3 for those of you who would like to know. So guys, don't forget to always take a step back, look at what you have done, and anywhere that needs adjusting, just adjust it, because it's sometimes these things shift out of place. And I would advise that you use like those big bobby pins as opposed to the small ones, because to hold this style more in place, like now you can see there was a space in between, so I just pushed it together and pinned it together. So that's like the neatest trick for this hairstyle. So to wrap the donut bun, what I did was I tied the attachment already at the end and put it through the hole of the donut bun and just kind of smoothed it, and then tied the back, and voila, it's done. And also for the back of the hair, I just wrapped padding with some attachment, and I got these kebab sticks that I painted with gold, and I just kind of stuck it onto the hair by the time I was done with what I wanted to do. So that's how I did my finishing. So okay, here I'm just going to just place some of these sticks just randomly to the hair till I was satisfied, and use the pointy ends to when you are placing it on the head. And that was how I was done with the hair. Just minor adjustments here and there, and we're good, and we're done. I used gold spray paint, guys, to paint these kebab sticks prior to the day, but you can use any paint you have available. It doesn't really necessarily matter. You can even use nail polish if you don't have any paint. So I got a scissors and I just trimmed away all the flyaways and just smoothing the hair, made it very, very neat, and used some hairspray, and voila, we're done. Hope you guys enjoyed this look, because I really enjoyed creating this look. Please leave a comment down in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend, and turn on your post notification, please, guys. But as for the makeup, it was done by my sister, the beauty band. I will leave her contact information in the description box below. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you in my next videos. Bye, guys. Love you. Thank you.